Hey, Mick here. I just want to talk a little bit about the latest video I'm making here and a challenge that I'm doing. So I'm going to do a 30-day no social media challenge. Now, one of the reasons I'm doing this is for productivity. I've got a few things that I want to do. I'm finding that I'm spending a bit of time on social media, Facebook, scrolling, especially YouTube, watching lots of videos. So I'm going to cut out all social media for 30 days so that I can focus on some projects that I want to work on. So a few of the things I'm going to focus on. What have we got? We've got a fun run coming up on the 10th of May, the Mother's Day Classic, 3.9 kilometre fun run. I haven't really done any running in 10 years, so I'm going to build up to that. I've also got heaps of video footage that I need to edit for YouTube. So I've still got footage from Queensland in like 2018. I've got India and Thailand. I have Grand Prix from 2018. I've got all this stuff that I need to edit. So I'm going to be doing that. Also getting back into fasting, intermittent fasting. I'm going to be trying different types of fasting. So like 18, 6, 24, potentially OMAD as well. Just give myself more time to prep the food. And focus on recording the content. So 30 days from now, so the Monday, 2nd of March, through till the 31st of March, and see what I can accomplish in those 30 days. So I think one way to help with this 30-day challenge, what I've done, I've actually uninstalled the apps from my phone. So you can see some gaps here where there were some apps installed. So I've gone ahead and uninstalled Facebook, Messenger, Snapchat, Instagram, and even from the pre-installed Google Suite, I've uninstalled YouTube. I am still getting alerts come through for these apps, even though I've uninstalled them. So I have to look into that just to make sure I can stop those alerts as well, because that will tempt me if I see some type of content that I like and I get an alert to watch it. But yes, so I've removed all the apps so that I don't have them to click on when I'm on my phone on the train or whatever. They're just not there. Okay, so coming towards the end of day one with no social media, couple of things. YouTube's definitely the hardest, as I expected it would be. I needed to repair, or not repair, but tighten the track or the belt on my treadmill. Haven't used it for several months. Removed it to a different room. It's slipping. So obviously I went to look up how to tighten it. I have done it many, many years ago, and then my father-in-law done it once for me when he was here with his tools. Of course, first couple of results are all YouTube videos, which is what I'd normally do and watch, so you can actually see how they're doing it firsthand. I find that a lot easier than reading through step-by-step guides. You can actually watch someone do it. But with no social media, of course, I couldn't click on the video. So I had to do like an eHow wiki, and it was just obviously text and some pictures. So I had to do it that way, and I ended up getting it done, but obviously not my preferred method of learning. Facebook, I mean, maybe missed it a little bit scrolling. More so what messages I've received. I didn't mention this in my video yesterday when not video, in my recording that I done yesterday, which will be the introduction to this video, that I haven't actually told anybody that I'm going off social media for the 30 days. So my wife knows, obviously, but I haven't actually told anyone else. So if anyone's messaging me on Facebook, they're just going to see that I haven't read it, and they're going to, wonder what's happening. Now, to be fair, I don't get a lot of messages on Facebook. I get the odd message here and there, but if it is something important or urgent, they will either send me an SMS, or if they don't have my phone number, they'll probably more than likely inbox my wife on Messenger and just say, hey, I'm trying to get a hold of Mick. But yeah, so I just thought it'd be interesting. Obviously, if you tell everybody that you're going to do it, people will just message me elsewhere, or they won't message me on Facebook at all. So I thought it'd be interesting just to not tell anybody that I'm doing this, and then go back after the 30 days, see how many messages there are, see how many interactions there may have been on Facebook, and yeah, experience it that way. So today, haven't really noticed it that much other than the YouTube, and maybe not being able to, browse Facebook. I didn't go on the train today, so that might be a bit of a factor. I was working from home, but normally I don't use Insta a lot. I'll go through phases where I'll use it a bit. I'll schedule lots of posts and then I might not use it for several days or even a week or so. Facebook I generally use every day, and Messenger most days, and YouTube a lot, heavily every day, watching videos. And that's the hardest, like I said, watching tutorials. And also there are people that I follow on YouTube that I know that are currently have got regular updates and series going and videos coming out that I would like to watch, but I'll just have to wait the 30 days and watch them once this 30-day experience or experiment is over, and just watch them on the train, once the 30 days is up. But yeah, end of day one, I'm rambling a bit. Haven't really noticed it. I did get a fair bit done today. Like I said, I work from home. I generally get more done when I work from home because I don't have my 3-hour and back commute. But I started some like intermittent fasting, done some workouts, repaired the treadmill, things like that. Wrote down some notes and stuff of things I want to do. But yeah, day one of the 30 down. Okay, so that's about all I can get. We've only got a small bin. I picked up a fair bit of plastic, raked up some of the bark. I don't know how long it took, but recording's been going almost 13 minutes, so you can see there's still a bit. Oh, fucking dig the holes. Dogs are digging holes. I might snap my ankle. So you can see there's still a bit there, but we've only got a small bin, and I need to leave some room for rubbish. Okay, I thought I'd give a check-in on the 30-day no social media challenge. This challenge, I probably couldn't have done it at a worse time. I didn't obviously think of all the things that were happening at the moment, and obviously the month of March isn't the best, being my birthday and my wife's birthday, but I'll get to that in a minute. But just like there's so much happening at the moment, obviously we've got the coronavirus happening and ramping up, spreading around to different countries, and as a result we've got all these people panic buying, shelves are empty, people are getting into fights at supermarkets, police are tasing people over toilet paper. It's pretty crazy at the moment, and I'm normally all over this type of stuff. Obviously I'm still looking at the media and checking out what's happening in the news, but I'd be putting up Facebook posts, I'd be sharing my thoughts, giving my insight on what's happening, a little bit into the psychology and why people are doing it. I can understand why some people are doing it. You got the media hyping everything up. You got the head medical officers saying that 96,000 people in Australia are going to die from this. You got the ABC saying, we need to make sure we've got 2 weeks worth of food, make sure you've got enough toilet paper, beans, pasta, and then they wonder why the shelves are empty and people are panicking. At the same time, obviously we've got the stock market, the ASX 200. I think it went down 22% in 20 days or 18 days. That's something I always like to keep an eye on. Not that I'm actively investing in anything at the moment, but having worked in finance in the foreign exchange industry for a few years, I always like to just keep my eye on things, see how everything's going. And then what else? We've got obviously the oil wars happening with Saudi Arabia and Russia. Potentially going to impact the oil. And then obviously birthdays. So I had heaps of people wishing me birthday on the 1st and the 2nd of March. Obviously got international friends as well, so they generally come through a day later. So I haven't got to look at any of those yet. But probably the biggest one, my wife's birthday. She really loves me putting a post up for her. I'd obviously do it every year. Saying something nice, wishing her a happy birthday, putting up some photos of some stuff that we've done. So I actually logged in before, into Facebook, and I was in there for like 4 or 5 minutes. I didn't click on any of my alerts or anything like that. I think there was about 78 alerts that I had, 2 messages that I had, which I didn't read. But yeah, I just logged in, put a couple of photos up for her, wished her a happy birthday, and then logged back out. So, I mean, technically you could say I've used social media in the 30 days, whatever. I didn't actually use it for what I normally would, like scrolling. The whole point of this challenge is to just stop the mindless scrolling, getting into those, rabbit warrens where you look at one thing and then an hour and a half later you're on something totally different and you're looking at all this weird stuff. So I logged in for that. But yeah, really the biggest takeaway is just not sharing and talking with other people about current events is probably the biggest thing for me. But today is day 11, so another 19 days to go. We'll see how we go. But yeah, like I'm not missing it a great deal. It's more just being able to get in there and share some articles and things like that for me. And obviously YouTube is Facebook and YouTube. I mean, Insta, yeah, I put stuff up and I scroll and look at people's things, but I haven't missed that one bit. Facebook, yeah, being able to put up the articles and share some stuff, chat with people. I use Messenger a little bit. There was only 2 messages there in 11 days. As you can see, I don't use it that much. And I haven't really got an excess messages coming locally. I don't get a lot of messages, to be honest. But yeah, YouTube probably the biggest social media for me, using that every single day. I haven't even actually got around to editing any of my videos yet. Hopefully I'll be able to do that in the next couple of weeks. But I've been getting alerts of a few of the people that I subscribe to, that I watch on a regular basis and like their videos, that they've released a few videos. So it's a bit hard not being able to watch those as they come out. But yeah, in 19 days I'll be able to binge watch a few of them on my train ride to work. But yeah, I'll give another check-in as time permits, or as something comes up. But at this stage, I haven't logged in at all, other than today for 5 minutes to wish my wife a happy birthday. When we go out a couple of times, Kylie has been checking in and tagging me because she's with me. So it may look like to other people that I'm kind of on Facebook. They might see that I've checked in somewhere, although Kylie's done it with me. So far, I don't really think anyone's actually noticed in the 11 days that I'm not on Facebook.
Shout out to Nitro, shout out to Glacier. I wear the ice you never paid for. I got a bankroll, becoming major. I'll zip you up just like a tailor. I got the world in my hands, where's the glory in that? I need more for the kids thinking matter of fact. I need racks for the people straight up finishing last. I need bars for the kids who care less for a Mac. Yeah, shape up, parallelogram. Don't string yourself out on any paragraphs. Ride up, lil' homie fill up a notepad. Write words that you know will make an impact. I caught myself in writing dumb tracks, so I started soaring, I relived that. Still pulling up to you, I'm rapping 10 raps. I was taught up with Apollo, I took 10 classes. 100 people I done been at.
Okay, so I'm going to end my no social media challenge early at 20 days, just because of what's happening all around the world. We're both in isolation now, probably for the next 4 weeks. I've got people contacting me, asking for certain things. Obviously, situations are changing for everyone. People need to work from home. They're asking me if I've got spare monitors. People are asking me other things. People are sending my wife messages asking for my phone number. So just because of the stress that everyone's under, anxiety, obviously I've shown that I can not use it. So that was the main thing. I may do another one in the future, cold turkey or something like that, not on our birthday months and when there's a global pandemic. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it 20 days. So, I've achieved something. I've shown that I can not use it. But just think in this circumstance and the current environment and climate of what's happening, that'd be helpful for other people as well if I'm on it and they're able to contact me a bit more easily. So yeah, back on social media.
Yo, people took me down, I felt a relapse. I got potential, gotta see.